I don't do the most, but I do a lot. I'ma make a toast, cause we still alive. No big, I feel like Pac. I shoot a shot. I'm coming in hot.
Hey guys, thank you so much for joining me. And I know I've been MIA for a while. I needed to take a sabbatical to really gather myself in between assignments and everything, but your girl is back with content. And I realized in all my videos I have yet to talk about my struggle in nursing school. You know, we talked about the post nursing school life, travel nurse life, but now we're gonna focus in on all my first semester babies. Okay, so come sit, grab some tea. This is gonna be a quick one, but we're gonna get looking back on my first semester of nursing school, there are a couple of things that I wish people had told me about before I started nursing school that would have probably helped my studies and helped me along the way and helped me to be a better person. But you live and you learn. Look to your left. Yep, look to your right. Okay, everybody sitting around you, okay? They are just as clueless as you. You need me to say it again? Okay, your homeboy to the left, homeboy to the right, homegirl, whatever. They are just as clueless as you. Okay, you're obviously in this program because you want to learn more about nursing, you want to grow, but you obviously have not attained a degree. So y'all in the same boat. And that's one thing I wish I had known starting first semester, because it was just overwhelming. And that's another thing, you're going to be overwhelmed. Everybody is overwhelmed just like you. So I know that when you start nursing school, a lot of people just go in for whichever reason. And sometimes in some nursing school program, it's a weed out process. But who can blame them? They're going to train you and entrust you to take care of somebody else's life. So, you know, after graduating, getting my BSN, getting my RN license, I'm like, okay, I understand why it was that crucial, that hard at the time. But in the moment, I'm just like, this is so dumb. I'm just trying to pass, you know. So at points, there are going to be times where, okay, either you pass this or you're out the program. And it's just to create a level of seriousness, of importance as to, you know, one day is going to come a time and a day when it's just you and the patient's life in your hands. And, you know, you're not going to have a cheat sheet. Luckily, you're going to have, you know, supportive coworkers, a whole bunch of brains to help you think, but you're not going to have the professor. You're not going to have your answers. You know what I'm saying? So I understand why nursing school is that intimidating and that difficult. Classes are going to be long and boring. When I say long, I'm talking about 2 hours plus.
Why?
And that really, you know, kind of confused me, because I was looking at my, you know, my schedule, and I was like, what do you mean class from 1 to 3? Like, who does that? Who made this? What wicked person invented this? But yes, luckily they do give you breaks in between, but you need to figure out how you can best stay awake, because those 2 hours, you know, will come and pass you by, and then you're sitting trying to study for the test and you're like, when did they say all of this? Like, wait. So you need to make sure that you are giving it 100% while you're in class. Don't get me wrong, you will get distracted and you will be like, roll eyes, let's keep it moving. But the information is crucial, especially your first semester, to set a foundation. So crucial. When it comes to clinicals were always my favorite part, because I'm a kinetic learner. I love to see how what we learn, how to put it in action. I totally love that. I'm very hands-on. So go to clinicals, like I'm just like, what are people? Let's get it popping. You know, it's just basically free manual labor. It really is, but you make the most of what you want. That's point blank simple. So in this clinicals, you want to do the bare minimum, turn in paperwork, and that's it, then go ahead. But the best way to maximize your clinical time is by asking, how can I help? What can I assist? You know, and doing the little things, because I know the times that I had student nurses, it was a little bit a mixture of annoying, yet what's the other word I'm looking for? It was a little bit of annoying, but at the same time it was very stressful, because at the same time I'm trying to keep my routine for the whole 8 out of 12 hours that you guys are with us. At the same time, I'm trying to make sure that you're learning. So the best nursing students I've ever had, will never forget, are those who were asking me, hey, how can I help? What do you need help with? And I'm like, okay, I don't want to be giving y'all the, you know, the little simple, stupid, like, hey, go get them some juice or something like that. You know, but doing stuff like that, it helps me so much, because I can, okay, do these things that, you know, the nursing student can't. And I tell my nursing student, if there's anything you want to see, I beg, Raise your hand. If you want to go watch that procedure, if you want to put in an IV, if you want an assistant put in a folder, you got to speak up, close them out, don't get fed. So if you go into clinicals expecting opportunities to drop in your hands, it's not always going to be that way. So make the most of your clinical rotation. So I'm going to say a magical word. You ready for the magical word? Me, 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 me. The magical words or word is care plans. Care plans that will simply make or break you. That's really it. Because clinicals, for the most part, are based on your care plans and how you customize your care plans to fit the patient's individual needs. Because you may have two patients with the same diagnosis, but completely two different ages, two different comorbidities, and it's going to change how your care plans are viewed. So it is important that you master care plans for yourself, because you don't want to be like me who fails clinicals. Yes, I said it. Fails clinicals due to like a 0.4 out of a 0.5, something so mediocre like that. So make sure your care plans are on point. Another thing I wish I knew when I started my first semester is you are not dumb. My friend, calm down. Calmate. Just bring it down. Sit down, catch a breather. You are not dumb. I think the biggest shocker to me was to be a straight A student, breezing through high school, breezing through first semester, first year, and then getting into nursing school and be like, what do you mean? I put in 6, 7, 8 hours of reading and studying, and I barely made a C. C's are the new A's. C's and B's get degrees. Don't get it confused, you know? At the same time, I'm like, I don't understand. I'm putting in so much work, but my grades are not reflecting. And it's going to be that way. Because you have to know that the testing in nursing school are completely different. All the answers are right. Even the wrong answer are partially right. And the partially right answers are all right. And that's how it's going to be. But it's important to know that nursing school tests are about application. That is it. They're going to give you all this information, and that's great and dandy. You can read the textbook from morning to night, but if you cannot apply it, then you're going to fail. For example, you're going to learn the signs and symptoms when a person's blood sugar is too high, when the blood sugar is too low, and then you're going to know how to treat either or. So you've learned all that. Congratulations, kudos. The test is not going to be, what is the normal range of a blood sugar? Select A, B, C, D. No. The question is going to come some way like this. Mr. Johnson is a diabetic. He had lunch about 2 hours ago and they'd given him insulin. Now he feels shaky, lightheaded, weak, and he does not feel good. He's responding and talking, what do you do, or what do you assess? Or it's going to say, what do you do next, okay? So of course, you're going to pick the answer that correlates with something with blood sugar, because after looking at all the information and details they tell you, you know, you're going to go towards the answer that has something to do with blood sugar, okay? So you have to learn to apply all that information that you learn about diabetes, insulin, and select the right answer. So those are the ways the questions are going to be posed. And the best thing, what I wish I knew my first semester, is get on your practice questions. For the love of Jesus Christ Almighty, please help yourself. I think that was the biggest game changer. Unfortunately, I knew about this towards the end of my, nursing school growth and learning, and I was just really mad, because if I had known that, study questions, practice questions were the way to go, I would have hopped on it a long time ago. The reason why I stress practice questions is because not only are you learning to apply, you're also getting rationales, and that is so important. It is important to know why we're doing what it is that we're doing, and that's why the rationale as well as the practice questions go hand in hand, and they are so important, okay? What else did I learn? Oh, you don't have to buy all the books. You don't. If you guys want me to make a separate video about life hacks, how to get you the nursing books on the low, I got you. Comment below. But you do not have to buy all the books. Buy what is only necessary. And the last thing I will say is that you're going to make some lifelong friends, because you're going to study together, you're going to fail together, you're going to cry together, you're going to be overwhelmed together. And I can honestly say the people who I'm rocking with right now, even though we're in different parts of the world and, we're doing our own things in the field of nursing, we started in nursing school because you went through the same traumatic experience. Like, nothing bonds you closer together than something traumatic. And that is exactly what it is. Because you look back and you're like, dang, we did that thing.
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay!
thing and we're in our, you know, respective field doing what we love to do. So don't worry, you will be fine. And that is something that someone always told me every semester. I had, I guess you would say a mentor or a friend who would check in on me, and she was an upper semester, and I would tell her all my stress and all my anxiety, and she would literally tell me, it will be fine. I'm like, bruh, really? That's all you can come up with? That's the best you can do? But honestly, her saying it over and over and over and over again, it's a mindset, you know. Take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, and knock out what you need to do. So, of course, I just want to say congratulations on your very first semester. I wish you all the best of success. If there are questions you have, go ahead and comment below. Let me know what year, semester you are. If you're about to graduate, you just got in this thing like chicken wing, go ahead and let me know. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Be sure to subscribe. And if you reached towards the end of all this ramble gamble, just go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.